I guess. So, I don't usually review sci-fi ships, leave alone Star Wars, because they are usually very impractical and cannot be built on survival. But this one is different because the ship only has 12,541 PCU, which is pretty low. So, this is the Arrestor Cruiser by ZEO CMF. Let's do a walk around here. There's some ion thrusters with hydrogen thruster back then. The ship itself kind of looks bare-bone on the outside, but if you look at how the creator used textures and shapes like these ones with very low PCO decorations, they managed to make the ship actually look not flat, which shows that with enough skill, you can make good looking ships with very low PCO. Alright, so the ship has this antenna dishes on the sides and on the front. And here we have a hangar door. And if we go to the front here, there is no weapon. Yeah, there doesn't seem to be any weapon in the front of the ship. Actually, I don't see any weapon. Oh wait, there's some assault cannon turrets here. I mean, assault cannon turrets are not that great against capital ships, and the arrangement is kind of questionable here. But I'm guessing the ship is not meant for actual survival combat. So, it's a cruiser, but it's a sci-fi ship, so I'll give that a pass. But just keep in mind that the combat capability of the ship is not gonna be that great. Alright, and down here, wait, what? Where's all the thrusters? Oh, alright. So there is more turrets down here. There. Oh my. There is a landing gear here, but there's a turret over there, so this won't be able to be used for landing, except if there's something sticking out, but this can still be used to tow things. And over here, I don't even need to say what's wrong with this. The connector is embedded into the hull and there's a glass over it. This connector will not be usable. Alright, so there's this camera over here, which I'm guessing is a landing or towing camera. It's a very questionable thing, but let's get to the other part for now. So back here, we have the entrance and the top piston cap over there. And I'm guessing this is the, alright, so this is the bridge, and that's like the upper part with a camera and antenna. That makes sense. And over here, we have the ore detector. So I'm guessing that's the whole exterior. Alright, very questionable stuff there, but let's get inside. So we have a simple airlock here. It's automatically open and close. This goes directly to the bridge. There's some buttons. I'm guessing this is for, these are empty buttons. And if we go down here, this is I'm not sure actually. I think this is like top engineering. There's some batteries and hydrogen and H2 generator over there. And in here, we have a very bare-bone engineering with cargo container, conveyor tubes, containers, large reactors, and there doesn't seem to be anything else in here. Alright, let's go to this door here. There's some doors, hangar doors with projection. I'm guessing this is like a force field, so I guess that's a neat use for a force field. But if you disable the projector, that's gonna save some PCU. Alright, so there's connector, some oxygen tanks. That seems like too many oxygen tanks, but it's fine. Alright, I'm guessing that's the whole interior. And there's this, what the? I mean, you know, it's a disconnected conveyor with a glass window. Nothing unusual there. Alright, let's get to the bridge and then we're gonna check. Oh wait, there's more room back here. So here's the medical room, cryo chambers, more H2 generator, sci-fi control panel, and over here passage, H2 generator. Alright, I think that's the whole ship now. Let's get to the bridge and we're gonna check the interior. I'm not so sure how this will look like. Alright, so the ship has 3 batteries. You will totally need more batteries. And these 2 reactors down there, they are overkill. I'm guessing 1 reactor would be enough for the ship, and the reactors themselves are not well protected. So if the ship gets shot over there, it's pretty much gonna disable the whole ship because the ship won't be able to function with just 3 batteries like this. So the ship has only 3 H2 generators. That's not great. The ship has 2 hydrogen tanks. That's not great either. There's 1 gravity generator. There's 3 oxygen tanks. I feel like that's kind of an overkill. You don't need that many, especially considering the ship isn't even that big inside. There's 1 jump drive. There's 3 connectors, the 2 that we saw on the hangar, and 1 at the bottom there with the glass window. Some cameras, 4 antennas, a lot of air vents because there's a lot of doors. Alright, so the ship is absolutely not made for survival. But the thing is, the ship has very low PCU, and if you actually balance the ship for survival, this ship will be pretty much usable in survival. So if you like the shape of the ship, you can just swap out the interiors and then it's gonna be usable in survival. A lot of cargo containers and a lot of gyroscopes. Alright, let's fly the ship now. So the ship handles pretty decent. The handling is actually kind of weird. I'm guessing the center of mass is like kind of off on the ship because you see the pivot point of my turn there is like somewhere to the back of the ship, which is not something that I usually comment about, but it's very noticeable on the ship. The forward acceleration is acceptable, but other accelerations of the ship just, well, you know, there's not that many thrusters, so the ship will be very much very inconvenient to use on survival unless you don't use your thrusters that much and you just jump around everywhere and then just use the thrusters to move slowly. And the ship weighs 2.5 kilotons, by the way. So the ship is certainly a very decent looking ship, and the creator did a really good job at making it low PCU while making it look this good. But of course the ship has very serious survival balance issues. But the thing is, because the ship is very low PCU, you can very easily fix those issues and make this ship actually usable in survival. I didn't do the planet flying test, by the way, because, well, the ship won't be able to fly on planets with only 2 upward thrusters. Oh wait, I think something just exploded there. One of the thrusters actually damaged something. Oh, the ship has so many problems. Alright, let's crash the ship now. I'm gonna land on the front. Oh. Huh. I mean, that's actually quite a nice cushion for the ship. Alright, So that's the Arrestor Cruiser by ZEO CMF. You can find the link in the description below.